Hey, let me ask you a quick question. How many times you have used the same prompt in Claude this week? Maybe it's a code review, a Salesforce documentation template, or a test class generation. You are basically copy pasting the same thing again and again. But there is a better way to do that. Hey everyone, welcome back to Technical Potpourri. This is Sudipta, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about one of the most underrated features from Claude. Create your own custom command. By end of this video, you'll be able to know what they are, how to create them, and eventually you will be creating a couple of custom commands and use them inside Claude. So let's dive in. So what exactly is custom command in Claude? Think of them as a saved prompt with a shortcut. So instead of typing the same complex prompt every single time, you save it, give it a name, and then inside Claude, use slash followed by the name that you have given to save the command, and then use that as a custom command inside your Claude. Now, what makes them so powerful? Custom commands are not just a shortcut. You can embed rich instructions, system level context, output format requirement, persona, constraint, everything. It's essentially a mini system prompt you can trigger on demand. So think of it this way. If Claude is the chef and custom command is the recipe card, all the ingredients and steps are stored and ready. You just say make pasta and Claude knows what to do. So let me show you a structure how you can create your custom command. So you start with a name. You basically give a name and that will become your slash command. For example, a code review. Once the name is given, then you give a description, though the description is optional. But this is what you will see when you put the slash, the custom command name. What you'll see next to that, the text that will be inside the description. Followed the prompt body. This is important. This is the key. Because here you will write your prompt body that includes a variable will be in the curly braces. Claude will ask you to fill the variables to get the context, what you want to do. And finally, you save the prompt. So these are the basic things that you need to do to create your custom command in Claude. So now let me tell you how to structure the custom command to make it really powerful. So the first thing that you need to do, you need to define the role and persona. So basically you need to tell Claude who it is. One of the example, you are a senior software engineer with expertise in Salesforce development. So this will anchor every response. Once you define the role and persona, then comes the context. What project, product, or workflow is this for? The more specific, the more better response that you'll get from Claude. Once the context is given, third option is the output format. So you have to be very explicit. Do you want a 3-column table, or you want a numbered list, or you want a JSON, or you want a markdown? What you need. Claude will follow your format every single time if you specify that. Followed by the constraint. This is another important thing. What should Claude not do? So basically constraints are just as powerful as the instruction. Instruction will tell what Claude is supposed to do, and constraint will tell what Claude is not supposed to do. So defining the boundary, this is very important. And finally the variables. Use double curly braces to mark what changes every time you need to run the command. For example, you probably need a topic, you probably need the audience, you probably need the code snippet. So this make your command usable without editing. So these are the 5 things that should be present inside a command to make the command really a powerful command. So with that, it's time to create our own custom command. So here I am inside my Visual Studio Code, and this is a project that I have. To start creating your custom command for this project, all you need to do, you need to go to the project root directory and then create a folder. And the name of the folder is .claude. Inside this .claude folder, you need to create another folder which is commands, COMMANDS. And this is the folder against which you will be storing all your custom command. So the first custom command which I'm going to write is going to basically create the comment inside my project file. So here I am going to create a new file and I'm going to give the name as docs.md, and then here I'm going to store the command prompt. So here is the prompt. As I already mentioned you, there will be 5 sections in the prompt to make the prompt powerful. So first start with the role and persona. So here I'm telling you are a technical writer and API documentation specialist. You write JS docs that is precise, complete, and immediately useful. The kind of documentation that makes a developer autocomplete and hover docs actually informative. Then the context. So this will be used to add or complete JSDoc documentation on source files before they are published, demonstrated. Output format. Output the complete source file with JSDoc added. This is the way I want for each class, method, and exported function. This is the way I want to do that. These are the variables. Variables will always be in double curly braces. So this is the code, this is the module context, everything. So it looks good. So with this custom comment ready, I want to use that custom comment against the script.js file. So as you can see, the script.js file doesn't have any comment or anything. So I want to use that to generate all the comments. So how can I do that? Now to use this custom comment, I need to go inside Claude, or I need to start the Claude. So I've started the Claude. Okay. And then to start using this comment, all you need to do / followed by the name of the file. So for example, this is the docs. And then what I want this file to work on script.js. So here I can add the @ and then script.js, which is inside this public folder. So I'll choose this option and then enter. Now what this custom comment will do, it will follow whatever the instructions I have written inside this custom comment and generate all the comments, this JavaScript file. So let's wait for this to finish. It's asking me whether I want to make the edit to the script.js file. And as you can see here, these are the thing that it's going to put. I said yes. Okay. Now it's telling the public script.js updated with JSDoc, and here are the things that was added. So let me open that and see the diff. On the left side, we have the old one. On the right side, we have the new one. So as you can see here, it added this section, which was not there before. Against each of them, it put the comment, and also this is a function. Against that function, it put the description. So looks like my doc comment actually worked for me and generated all the JSDoc. So this is going to be a very important custom comment. And this is the way you can write your custom comment to automate your everyday task or repetitive task. With that, let's understand one more scenario. The scenario is I have my own YouTube channel, Technical Potpourri, and I want Claude to write down the YouTube script for me, which I can review before I start editing or recording my video. Now I can put the prompt inside Claude, and Claude will follow the prompt. But this is something I want to do on a everyday basis or very frequently. So why can't I create a custom comment which will follow all the instructions, and I just keep the topic for which I want Claude to generate the YouTube script. So let me create that comment now. So here I'm going to create one more file, and this time I am going to give the name as ytscript.md. It starts with role and persona. So it's telling that you are a YouTube script writer for the channel Technical Potpourri. You specialize in turning complex developer and AI topics into engaging, well-paced video that hold attention from the first second to the last. Then comes the context. Here I'm telling this comment is used to generate complete production-ready YouTube script for the Technical Potpourri channel. The audience is developers and AI enthusiasts who expect technical accuracy, concrete examples, and no hand-holding filler. Scripts are handed directly to the presenter and must be ready to record without further editing. Output format, I want this to be a 3-column markdown table with these columns. What are the columns? The section, dialog, and the screen direction. There are some rules for the table. For section, I want this rule. This is how I want the timestamp to come. And finally, here are the variables. The topic against which I want to generate the YouTube script, and the angle. Is it a beginner tutorial or is it advanced deep dive and all this thing? So looks like I gave everything to Claude. And now to use that, all I need to do is basically, let me clear that first. I will do and put YouTube script. And then what I am going to do, I am going to give the topic against which I want to generate the YouTube script. For example, how to create MCP server using Claude. and press enter. And what it will do, it will go through that and now generate my YouTube script. As you can see, it's already started generating my YouTube script. Okay, looks good. These are the different sections. This is really powerful because now I don't need to give all this detailed instruction to Claude every time. Claude have all the information. All I'm passing is that only the topic against which I want Claude to generate the YouTube script, and it will follow my pattern, my style of generating YouTube video. Okay, looks like the script is ready. And looks like it's a very detailed script, followed the instruction that I've given inside the custom comment. So it starts with the channel, different section, what I should tell inside the section, what is the screen direction. And then finally, these are the timestamp which I can use and the description which I should put inside my YouTube video description. Looks like using the custom comment, I was able to generate the YouTube script on the topic using my style. Perfect. So let's one more comment here, and this time I'm going to create a comment which will do the code review for me. So I'm going to give the name as code review.md. I'm going to put the comment here. Like always, it starts with the role and persona. Then these are the context. This is the output format. What are the things that I want to do? I want to review as part of this comment: security issues, code quality, error handling, performance, quick wins. These are the constants. Do not provide generic advice. Do not soften the findings with filler phrases like great job and all this thing. Do not exceed one clearly labeled finding per bullet point. And then this is a variable. So let's save that. And now I am going to use this one. So again, the code review followed by I want to do a review of my script.js. So here I'm going to write script.js, press enter. And now it's going to review my script and giving me the information of all the problems or all the things that I should change inside the script.js. Okay, the result is coming back. It's telling that this is a security issue and warning, and this is a suggestion. This is a code quality problem. Line number this one, I have a code quality problem. There are a couple of error handling problem on line number 96 and line number 107 and performance problem. And finally, the quick wins, what I should do to make the changes to remediate all this problem. Looks good, looks really powerful. And this comment I can keep on using against different files. So if you're working in Salesforce, then you can also create your custom comment which will go through your requirement for agentforce and come up with the solution, which we can review definitely. So for that, let me create a custom comment, and this time I'm going to give the name of the custom comment as agentforce.md. Okay, and I'm going to open that here. Okay, so what I'm telling here is that you are a certified Salesforce solution architect with deep expertise in Agentforce, Data Cloud, and Einstein AI. Context: the comment is used to produce formal technical design documents for Salesforce Agentforce implementation. Output format: produce a structured technical design document in Markdown with exactly these sections in order: executive summary, architecture design, data flow, agent configuration, flow automation requirement, testing strategy, rollout plan. Constraint: do not omit any of the 7 sections. So these are the sections. You cannot omit anything. Do not use vague description like configure as needed, something like that. Do not include personal opinion or subjective assessment of Salesforce product choice. And do not exceed 1500 words for the executive summary. And then the variable requirement: what is the requirement against which you want to generate the solution, and the org edition. Is it a enterprise edition org, Agentforce 1, Data Cloud, what is there, and audience, for whom you want to generate this report. Is it like the CTO or delivery team or junior developer? Okay, looks like a very detailed prompt. And now I'm going to use this custom comment, which is Agentforce. And then I'm going to give the requirement. The requirement is implement an Agentforce HDR agent with Data Cloud lead scoring to automatically qualify inbound leads and book meetings. So that's the requirement. And what I want Claude to give me the solution for this requirement following all the instructions that I've written inside the custom comment. Let's press enter and let Claude bring back all the information. Okay, looks like Claude started working on that. It's still generating. and it's very detailed. So looks really good. Key methods are from the Apex class which can be used. Okay, Apex trigger, flow. And finally the testing strategy. Wow, that's impressive. Finally the rollout plan. That's awesome. Okay, so literally in 1 minute and 36 seconds, Claude, following the instructions I have written inside the custom command, gone through and came up with the technical design document, which includes the executive summary, architectural overview, data flow and data cloud integration section, step-by-step data flow, agentforce agent configuration, Apex flow automation requirement, testing strategy, and rollout plan. This is really impressive. This is the real power of custom command. You put all your instructions inside the custom command and then just use that and give the requirement and then let Claude do everything for you following the instructions that you have written. Couple of pro tips. Always name your custom comments like a function name. Always start with a lowercase like ytscript or agentforce or code review, something like that. Number 2, always include some example output in the prompt. So that way Claude knows the way you want the response to come back when they will use this custom command. Always chain the commands. Basically execute one command after another. For example, you can always say execute the docs command first followed by the code review command. Okay, so that's all for today. If you think this custom command is going to be helpful and save a lot of your time and make your project consistent, helpful, then please share this video with your friends, with your colleagues. And finally, please hit the like icon and subscribe to my channel Technical Potpourri. And don't forget to click on the bell icon so that next time when I'll publish videos like this, I really want you to be notified first. I have a dedicated playlist, so I'll keep on publishing contents about Claude Anthropic. I'll put the link so that you can always go and check that out. Hey again, this is Sudipta from Technical Potpourri. Thank you again for watching this video and I'll see you all in my next video.